Before there was anything, there was waiting. Not silence, something older than silence. A pause so deep it forgot what it was waiting for. It was a stillness so complete that it held the potential for everything that would ever be. Within that profound quiet, a single thought began to flicker, a gentle hum in the vast emptiness. It was a thought of what could be, a possibility stirring in the dark, and from that first solitary thought came light. The birth of light was not a sudden explosion, no grand, deafening arrival. It whispered itself into being. It was slow, patient, like a dawn, learning how to breathe for the very first time. The first rays weren't meant to illuminate or to be seen. They were meant to be remembered, a promise woven into the fabric of a universe that was just beginning to know itself. They were a memory waiting to happen, a gentle glow spreading across the endless darkness, seeding the cosmos with the idea of form and time. From that light, fire was born. Beneath the surface of this newborn, cooling world, something ancient and powerful burned. Heat began to rise through the darkness, forging rivers of molten memory that flowed through the cracks of time itself. This fire was not just destruction, it was sunlight reborn, the earth learning how to shine from within, a heart of pure energy beating in the planet's core. It was a spectacular display, with glowing rivers of magma carving paths and volcanic eruptions lighting the dark horizon, filling the sky with sparks like a new set of stars. Then the world grew thirsty. The intense heat of its creation slowly gave way to a great cooling, and with it came rain. Water fell for 1,000 ages, an endless, gentle downpour, with each drop remembering the one that had fallen just before it. The ocean was born from a dream, a vast, collective memory of every single raindrop. It was a liquid consciousness that held the memory of the sky, the fire, and the cooling stone, and it never forgot a single moment of its long, patient birth. The first sound on this new earth was the wind. It was the sky learning to speak. At first, it was just a whisper carried between the newly formed mountains, a soft breath that wrestled nothing at all. But soon it grew into a powerful force, a breath that shaped the oceans into waves and carved canyons into stone. Then lightning spoke, a brilliant flash of energy that carried the language of change. From that moment on, the sky never stopped speaking, telling its story through storms, breezes, and the silent drift of clouds. And then there came a day when the earth stopped moving just to listen. A deep calm settled over everything. Stone rose slowly from the water, shaped not by the violence of fire, but by the quiet, unyielding force of patience. Mountains stood like ancient thoughts, too heavy and profound to ever leave. They were monuments to stillness, and in their silent grandeur, time finally found a place to rest its hands, to slow down and simply be. In that profound stillness, a new dream began to take form. The earth imagined movement. It started drawing shapes in the water, tiny spirals, gentle pulses, living forms that could grow and change on their own. Life began as a whisper in the deep. Every breath taken by these new microscopic beings, every ripple they sent through the water, was a question the planet was asking itself. What would it mean to live? It was the dawn of consciousness, a fragile and beautiful experiment. The planet began to remember itself, to gather all its scattered memories into a unified whole. In every root that pushed through the soil, in every drop of dew on a leaf, in every single grain of sand on a forgotten shore, memory slept. Time was no longer just a linear measure from one point to another. It became a heartbeat, a rhythm of existence repeating, forgetting, and repeating again, a cycle of life, death, and rebirth that connected everything. And somewhere among the endless echoes of creation and memory, a voice began to listen. A mind began to see time not as a distance to be traveled, but as a memory to be held. That voice, that observer, was ours. It was a part of the earth itself, the consciousness that had dreamed of time, now looking back at its own creation. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the memory of our world. We appreciate your time and your curiosity. Until next time, keep listening.